Ladies and gentlemen, imagine this. You pass the entrance exam to your dream university. You walk into the lecture hall proud of the sacrifice you and your family made. You're ready to learn cutting-edge science, international economics, or technology so you can build a better life for your parents who worked long hours so you could be here. But then you realize, half your semester is spent studying traditional folklore and local customs that are completely unrelated to your major. Meanwhile, students in Singapore, Japan, and the United States are mastering artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and global finance. So I ask you, who will be better prepared for the world of tomorrow? Today, I argue that Indonesia's higher education system should not be tasked with preserving and promoting local cultural knowledge alongside global education. Instead, universities should focus squarely on global competitiveness, innovation, and the skills that drive progress in a rapidly changing world. First, let's understand the very foundation of universities. The very purpose of universities is to advance knowledge, push innovation, and prepare graduates to complete international competition. When we ask them to double as cultural preservation centers, we dilute that mission. Cultural knowledge such as language, traditions, and rituals are vital, yes, but it belongs in communities, museums, and cultural initiatives, not within already crowded academic curricula. In the 21st century, success depends on mastering global languages, data literacy, and international collaboration, not folklore. As Kusuma Putri et al. In 2021 research argue, Indonesia's higher education must strengthen innovation and institutional resilience to remain competitive in the world stage. The more we divert resources to cultural preservation, the more we risk turning universities into nostalgic museums of the past instead of engines of future discovery. Second, let's visit the psyche and struggles that Indonesian students face in higher education. University students in Indonesia already face immense academic pressure between attending lectures, group projects, exams, internships, thesis preparation, and part-time jobs. Many students are under immense pressure just to survive each semester. Research by Wahyudi done in 2022 found that students experience high stress and mental fatigue due to heavy course loads and complex assignments, with many struggling to balance academic and personal well-being. If students are already overworked from completing major-related requirements, then adding cultural or heritage subjects unrelated to their studies only worsens their stress and reduces learning efficiency. Every hour spent on folklore or cultural theory is an hour not spent developing technical, analytical, or global competencies. When universities prioritize these non-major courses, they risk burning out their students without any meaningful cultural or academic returns. Third, let's revise the notion that this is erasing history. Rejecting cultural subjects in universities does not mean rejecting culture itself. It means placing culture where it thrives, within communities, schools, and creative industries, where it's lived and practiced, not tested and graded. When universities focus on producing skilled innovators and researchers, they indirectly empower communities to preserve culture through technology, tourism, and digital archiving. As Iswara, Aziz, and Pujawati in a 2023 journal highlight, successful cultural preservation depends more on community participation and sustainable funding than on academic integration. So, ironically, by producing globally skilled graduates, universities actually strengthen the tools and resources needed to preserve culture in the modern world. So, in conclusion, Indonesia's universities should not bear the dual burden of preserving culture and delivering global education. Their mission must be to be clear and uncompromised, to produce world-class thinkers, scientists, entrepreneurs, and leaders who can compete and collaborate internationally. Cultural heritage will always have its place, but not at the expense of progress. Let universities focus on innovation and let culture live and grow naturally in the hearts and communities of Indonesians. Because when our universities reach the world, our culture will follow, proudly, confidently, and globally in the hearts and communities of Indonesians. Thank you. Okay.